Hey guys, Curtis here with you today. Today I want to go over a little comparison here between two different Hefty bags. So first we have Hefty Strong Lawn and Leaf. So this one's 39 gallons. Let's see what it says. Hefty's #1 value drawstring bag. See if there's anything. All right, tear and puncture resistant, drawstring closure, extra large capacity, leak resistant. Let's see, we have the same thing over here. All right, so that's kind of on this one. Over here we have the ultra strong Fabuloso. I think I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Fabuloso, there it is. Scent, try our irresistible scent, 6-in-1 protection. And this says resist leaks, punctures, rips, and tears, flex strength, tough drawstring. All right, so main difference right off the bat here. Oh, one more thing here. Okay, same stuff. The 6-in-1 protection. So as far as what they're promoting, let's see what the difference is. So we have this one over here, the Hefty Strong. It has 1, 2, 4 things they're going for, and this one here they have 6. So there's right away a difference. We have on the Hefty Strong tear and puncture resistant. We have tear and punch. All right, so we do have the puncture over here. So we have puncture on both. On the Hefty Strong, this ain't tear and puncture. They're not specifying tear, but same thing, I'm assuming here. Drawstring is on both. Extra large capacity. This one's not really saying anything about that. Leak resistant, leak. All right, so right away, this one here does have a few more things there. They got the resist brakes. The brake kind of throws me off because I mean that's kind of a rip and puncture and even a leak there for the most part, but either way. All right, let's get these out here and actually give them a look. So this is the Strong here. I'll get this box out of the way. And this one here is going to be the Ultra Strong. All right, so first thing right off the bat, you can visually see a difference here. On the Ultra Strong, they do have this kind of flex look to it. You can kind of see almost like a design in there, where the one over here is just pretty much plain Jane, straightforward. All right, so they both have the drawstring, and at a glance, the drawstrings do look the same. All right, so this is the Strong. Kind of see the basic size of it here. And this is a 39 gallon, and the Ultra Strong is a 30 gallon. So it is a little bit smaller here. All right, see if I can hold these up. I'm gonna put the smaller one up front with the Ultra Strong, so we can kind of see the difference here between them. All right, you can definitely see those extra, where those extra 9 gallons are at. Just kind of down here at the bottom, you see this is where the smaller bag stops, this is where the bigger bag stops, so there's definitely a little bit of size difference there. All right, so my test I always like to do on these is always imagine if there's a sharp object in here, whether it's you're outside and it's a tree branch poking through, or if you're inside and it's just a corner of a box. I always like to put my finger through here and just kind of see how difficult it is to actually pull through. All right, so here's my finger right there, and I was going to give this one little good kind of pull. Get my knuckle loose here now that I'm tweaking knuckle doing this. All right, so there's one good one. All right, so let's see what we got. So right here, that's going to be the Strong one. Kind of see my nail getting ready to pop through here. So let's give it one more go, see if we can kind of get this one through, or see if it holds on. Oh, knuckle kind of giving. All right, man, it's in there. You can kind of see this is wrapped all the way around my fingers here. There's my thumb right here. There's my middle finger, knuckle. You can see it's going around there. So I'd say that's a pretty good bag. I mean, that's holding on there. But you kind of see how there is no flex on this one. I think that's what they call hair flex. So we're going to kind of see how that compares to it. So let's get this off my thing here. Get my knuckle a little stretch, or finger, I guess finger knuckle, same thing. All right, make sure I didn't do any damage. All right, let's go for the next one. So this is the ultra strong. So this has that little flex on here. So this should be able to be, you know, plenty good enough here for my finger not to go through. So if my finger tears through this one, then we'll know something's not quite right. But I suspect this is going to do good because it does have this like little flexy material. But in all honesty, this does feel thinner as far as the actual material. So I'm kind of curious to see what happens here, because in all honesty, I would almost think my finger's going to go through this one. But again, it does have this flexiness here. I'm trying to do it best I can anyway, same as before. Just trying to line it up here. All right, so let's give this a push. I almost feel like it's going to go. Oh, there it is. So it didn't go through the tip, but this did tear right here. So that's kind of what I suspected, to tell you the truth. So this is promoted to be the ultra strong, the one that I tore through, and just the strong over here I didn't. So there is definitely a difference here. Let's see if I can find that spot. Now this is going to be my other hand here, so it's not going to be the exact same, but yeah, I mean, you can kind of see here where this is kind of stretched and gave a little bit. But I mean, you can definitely see one tore and one did not there. So, oh wow, how do you notice this? My whole hand went through, even my thumb. I don't even, wow. All right, so I mean, I don't remember that happening, but I mean, that's huge. That's a huge tear. All right, so there you go, guys. I don't know how scientifically accurate that would be. I mean, I'm just jamming my finger through this bag, but ultra strong. I mean, it has a good little flex to it. It does have that smell, which I didn't even really comment on the smell. It smells nice. I mean, if I'm going to have a trash bag in my kitchen, I mean, it does have actually a pretty strong smell, and it does smell good. But I mean, if tearing through your trash bag is a concern for you, which it kind of should be, I would definitely take that little experiment into consideration. All in all, I mean, I'm being a little harsh on it. I mean, those type of things do happen. You know, you have a stick in there, you have something in your trash bag, or yeah, trash bag corner or something. So I mean, that could definitely happen to an extent. I kind of took it to an extreme by purposely trying to jab my finger through it. But I mean, you saw it here, so take it is as what it was there. But thank you guys for watching, man. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.